No one's ever on time. Hey man, going to a movie? You want some water, some hair gel?
To a movie. Phil, what are you doing?
Oh, hey man, what's up?
You have to be at the movie too. We're gonna be late.
Phil! Man, how was your ride? 5 stars?
No, 1 star. And it's the 4th act. I'm Alex. That's Phil. And before we get started, did you realize that we have a whole bunch of videos on this channel?
Do you realize he has a stutter?
You're like one of those people. It's like,
got a lot of scales.
These people are fun. How come? Why don't they have a whole bunch of subscribers?
Okay, just
you can
like,
help us out
comment,
by watching
subscribe,
all of our other videos.
do all that other stuff.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification.
Boom!
Whoa! We saw Stuber this weekend because what else are we gonna watch? And it's directed by Michael Dowse. He did some things like Goon
and Take Me Home Tonight. Take Us Home Tonight.
Watch
us everywhere.
I'm already home. Stuber stars Kumail Nanjiani, Bautista, Natalie Morales, and there are spoilers in this video, so watch out.
Kumail Nanjiani was supposed to be here, but he got tied up filming Silicon Valley, just not far from us in Marina Del Rey. He actually sent us a video. We'll play that for you right there.
Sorry, Kumail couldn't make it tonight. It's my fault. I don't know my lines.
He doesn't know his lines. I mean, he sent a video to clear it out, but should have been here. Ground rules. We each have 3 points written down. We're going to take turns going back and forth. If we agree with each other, we get a little driving wheel above our heads. If we disagree, we get a red X. Dave Bautista gets cataract surgery. When I saw the trailer, I was like, why is he always squinting? But I stand corrected because it makes complete logical sense as to why he's squinting. And it actually makes for a good character who's a blind cop. It makes sense of why he needs the Uber.
Disagree. Look, I see the subtext here.
Do you see it? Do you really see it?
I have my glasses on. And I'm mostly playing devil's advocate here, but I didn't enjoy watching Dave Bautista squint for an hour and a half. He's just a big, dumb, senile, old, angry man. If you're driving through someone's front lawn, you stop the car. You're not going to shoot a gun when you're like that. I'm sorry, but
no, like, it's very stupid.
He's just a big dumbass.
It's
very Stuber. As a freelancer in LA, I did Lyft for about 2 years, and I can tell you that this movie was
have you ever been to LAX?
Yeah, I've gone to LAX.
Then why didn't you give me a ride last week? Can you give me a ride to LAX?
Today we're doing... No, I don't want to give you a ride.
Have you seen my passport anywhere?
I don't know where your passport is. I can tell you that this movie was glaring with inaccuracies. That is not how ride-sharing works.
I don't care. I just don't care. Disagree.
It's not that hard to get a 5-star rating.
What was your rating?
My rating is a 4.9.
Oh, that's so conveniently high.
No, okay. I was a great driver before I moved to LA. I'm just trying to fit in now. I still get 5 stars. No one cared.
No one even cared about your car. That was a rolling piece of shit.
It was.
It caught on fire during a heat wave once.
What a piece of junk.
Declining a ride does not affect your rating. You cannot give a $5,500 fare. That is not possible. You got ride caps. No, it's going to stop the ride.
Okay. Ooh.
And also, he could just end the ride. He doesn't need his keys to end the ride.
You need your keys to drive off.
Yeah. Look, but he was a fish. Like, why was he still paying for it?
No. Disagree. The veterinarian is walking the dogs and he stops, puts his headphones in, just so there's music for that gun shootout scene in the veterinarian hospital. And it's so stupid.
Are you a mute? No. What are you listening to? Music.
I don't know why you have a problem with that. It's just non-diegetic sound.
No.
Something I learned in film school.
Ooh, you're cool.
It's fine. It's because he has an understanding with Dave Bautista's character, whose name I don't even remember. Because he knows how he operates. Look at how long Dave Bautista has had his roots in LA. Just like keeping his animals safe.
It ruins the flow of like what's the action that's about to happen.
Why is this the issue you have with the movie?
Why did you fixate on ride-sharing rules?
The ride-sharing rules were wrong. The movie's about an Uber driver.
It's just a movie.
There is a small pocket of Indonesian actors that are really good at fighting, and I mentioned one in our John Wick video. The villain in this movie is played by another one of those Indonesian actors. He's actually the main character in the raid, and that's him right there. Also a name I can't pronounce. Something like... I'm not even gonna try. Unlike John Wick, though, he was very underused in this movie. I don't remember a single moment of action with this guy, and I know he's capable of some amazing stuff.
I will admit that the hand-to-hand close-up combat scenes weren't that good when he's just like beating Dave Bautista to pulse. But I mean, like he's chasing the siracha factory.
I don't remember him chasing him.
The car chase should be better because it's a movie about an Uber.
All of it should have been better. Look, watch the raid, and then we'll talk.
The scene where Dave Bautista, still partially blind, fights Kumail Nanjiani in the sporting goods store is comedy gold. It's so funny and so memorable.
Of all of the action scenes I've forgotten in this movie, that one, I do remember that one. I mean, it breaks down their characters, that they're at odds with each other, and it's just brutally just punching each other.
You would
and
think
it looks painful.
it'd be very hard for Kumail Nanjiani to actually fight Dave Bautista. But they level the playing field very well. The funniest part for me was when Dave Bautista goes to charge at Kumail Nanjiani, and he misses him, and he runs right into the rack of bikes.
Wait a minute! Run!
And it just makes me like pine for Toys R Us to come back so I can go to Toys R Us with you and then just push you into that rack of bikes.
Well, now I disagree.
You agree.
I really like Kumail Nanjiani's blue shirt.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
Yeah, I'm out of points, man. There's nothing. I don't
Talk
care.
about the relationship with his daughter.
This
Talk
is such
about
a meh
Kumail
movie.
Nanjiani's like girlfriend fling thing. The strip
I
club scene.
don't care about that. I've said everything I have to say.
No, I'm done. No.
Would you agree or disagree? There's nothing to talk about in this movie.
We just spent 5 minutes talking about
I'm
it.
out of points.
It does fit his body proportionally, and there's no dress code for Uber drivers, so I agree.
Yes.
That's our score, 4-2. I like this movie for what it was. Alex had some gripes with this movie and like some weird fetish with the shirt.
I'm pretty much out of points, but we do have a few more that aren't going to spark debates, so we like to just rattle them off. 3-5 seconds each. Do them real quick. Rattle off points. Go! It's a Guardians reunion. We got Karen Gillan, Dave Bautista back. We got Nebula.
For like 2 minutes.
Yeah. And also throw into the mix Kumail Nanjiani, who's been cast as an Eternal in Phase 4. I kind of said it already, but like they just hit really hard. Like just so hard. Like, oh! I actually was not aware this was an R-rated movie going into it.
Disney's first R-rated film in 6 years.
Right, because fucks. They
Yes,
own
by
Fox now.
technicality.
And so I did not expect that, and it just so caught me by surprise.
Whoa!
Hey.
Got some acorns on you, kid.
And that's all of mine because there's nothing to talk about. Go ahead, Phil.
Thank you. Funny one-liners. I don't know if they're super memorable, but when like he crashes his
remember
car into the
any.
hole, he's like, "Do you assholes have a permit for this hole?"
Okay.
Stu offers him coffee crisp, and I can relate because back in New York, I would drive to Canada to buy coffee crisp because it's a Canadian candy. So I would smuggle that shit over the border.
Okay.
Looking forward to the sequel. You know, maybe like Stu gets a job at Starbucks, but then Dave Bautista comes with him to be undercover. It's Bautista the barista, a Vicks Vapor Rub, maybe like Victoria's Secret. So it's like Victoria.
Look, I want everyone watching to know this is like the 5th sequel idea he's pitched.
It stops raining, and he gets his sight back. But yet they don't play the Jimmy Cliff song, I Can See Clearly Now. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Doesn't that just flow nicely? Anyways, that's it for this. Tune in next week when we have The Lion King.
España, then konnichiwa.
Oh no.
Leave a comment.
Why did you lick my hand?
Did you like Kumail Nanjiani's blue shirt? Do you like Phil's shirt? I don't know. Like and subscribe as always, or don't, because you
Before you go,
have free will.
you want a snack? I have some cookie
You
dough
know that
bites,
Uber
some
drivers
cream
don't have
corn,
cutting boards
Lindor
like
truffles.
this. All you need is charges and gum. Cream corn?
Yeah, options.
That is not normal.
Maybe you're just a bad Uber driver. Icebreakers, extra juicy fruit.
One flavor of gum and charges, and that's it.